Hi guys, you already know it's time for another direct upload. Okay guys, so I just wanted to give this message to whoever this person was that contacted me on LinkedIn. This person contacted me saying that she was some type of specialist to deal with stress and anxiety. You don't know how fast I deleted that fucking message. You don't know how fast I clicked the delete button. For the last time, I don't have stress and anxiety. So whoever you were that contacted me, bothering me about stress and anxiety, please leave me alone. I have told you people countless times, I don't want to be bothered about stress and anxiety. I do not have stress and anxiety right now. I have some situations going on with the DMV, but I don't have any interest to talk to a complete stranger on LinkedIn through private messages. So whoever you were that contacted me on LinkedIn, would you please leave me the fuck alone? I have told you fucking morons maybe 50 times over. I do not have anxiety. How many times do I have to spell it out for you? I'm not worried about no fucking Delta Airlines. I'm not tripping on no stress and anxiety. Okay, so bothering me and sending me a very long email talking about some fucking stress and anxiety. Bitch, I don't have stress and anxiety. And anyway, I'm a pro at this. If I did have some fucking stress and anxiety, I know how to deal with it. I mean, I went through something in my life a long time ago. We're talking 10 years ago, 5 years ago. You do have to realize that when people go through something, when somebody goes through something, whether they lose a job or they lose a loved one or they get a divorce or whatever might be the trigger to whatever stress or anxiety or depression they might have, it doesn't last forever. People move on with their lives, people heal up, people eventually heal. I don't know any person besides Kevin Burrell that's been battling depression and anxiety for 10 years, but that's because he won't let go of religion. If he would just let go of his religious bullshit, then he would heal up. There's no reason for him to have that type of issue. He's living in New York in his apartment with his mom, and he's in a nice area of New York, and a lot of people would be really happy just living in New York, doing their thing. But anyway, I'm not going to make this video about Kevin Burrell and his religious nonsense. What I'm going to say is that people do heal up and people do move on with their lives. If somebody tells you that they had stress and anxiety 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, that part of their life is over and done with. Most of the time when people have issues like that, they eventually can heal up. So don't keep on badgering somebody, if you know that they used to have anxiety or stress. If it was 10 years ago or 5 years ago, probably they've healed up and moved on. You don't have to keep on thinking that something that happened in somebody's past is going to be with them for the rest of their life. I mean, you don't have to keep on harping on it. I mean, it's over. It's done with. Right now, I got some issues with the DMV. Not entirely happy with everything that's going on. I'm not happy with it, but I'm not dealing with no stress and no fucking anxiety about it. I mean, I'm just doing my thing, I'm not bothered by it. just having to take one day at a time, and eventually all of it will unravel. It'll unravel and hopefully it'll be fine, just a wrinkle in time. But anyway, as far as anxiety and stress, I don't need your help. Whoever it was that sent that bullshit to me, I don't need your fucking help. I wish I could stump you into the fucking ground for sending me that fucking email. If I needed your goddamn help, I would look for you to help me, but I don't need no help for something that I don't have an issue with currently. So anyway, yeah, I don't need your help. I don't want your help. I don't want to hear from you. Please stop badgering me about some bullshit that I don't have going on in my life. Please leave me alone. Don't bother me with nothing else about Delta Airlines. Don't bother me anymore about any stress and anxiety. Don't bother me, okay? Just stop bothering me. You don't have to look for me on LinkedIn. You don't have to send me a DM on TikTok or send me a DM on Instagram bothering me about Delta Airlines and anxiety. I don't have that shit anymore, and I don't really give a fuck about no motherfucking Delta Airlines. I could care less. It's not a part of my life. Don't care. Moving on. If you would just let the past be the past and stop harping on this old shit from 10 years ago or 5 years ago, stop harping on it. It's over. It's done with. Right now, my current state of mind is that, I got some issues, but, my life is not perfect. I'm not perfect. I got some issues. But as far as stress and anxiety issues, I don't have no fucking stress and anxiety issues. I got financial responsibility issues. I got, money issues, dealing with a car crash. It is what it is. Just gotta pay my way out of a problem. Gotta buy my way out of a problem. Gotta have money to just buy myself out of a situation that I'm in. So anyway, I don't really give a fuck too much about any of that bullshit that you keep on harping on. Just let the past be the past. Put a period behind it. End it. It is what it is. It was what it was. It's over now. My state of mind is very peaceful and relaxed. I'm dealing with issues with the DMV, but I'm just gonna take one day at a time. I don't have any problems with no fucking anxiety. I'm not having to go to the doctor about anxiety, so I don't need anybody's help. Okay, so whoever you were that wrote the email asking about me talking to you about some stress and anxiety, listen, bitch, I don't have that shit in my life right now. So you know what I did with your email? I read it, I deleted it, I dumped it in the fucking trash. You're not anything to me. You mean nothing to me. I don't give a fuck about you. So, if I could punch you in your fucking face, I would. If I could stump you into the fucking ground, I would. Don't bother me with no bullshit like that. If I haven't talked about no motherfucking anxiety in over 10 years. Maybe 5 years, 10 years ago. So, stop bothering me, badgering me about the past. Oh, and that's all. Just stop bothering me about the past. I don't have no stress and anxiety. For the last time, leave me alone about it. It's over, it's done. I don't have it, so leave me alone. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to talk real quick about, the last message that the second to last, I don't remember which video it was. It was just a nighttime chat. I was complaining about my cats coming up missing, that this woman had taken all my cats. Well, she actually brought Stripey back. Stripey came home today. She brought Stripey to the house. Stripey did get her surgery to be fixed, so she can't have any more kittens. She got surgical scars on her stomach. Stripey is my cat. This woman took her in the middle of the night, and I told the woman, make sure you bring my cat back. I did give her permission to take my cat Stripey. She actually came looking for Stripey. She said that Stripey was messing the neighborhood up, having too many kittens that was being hit by cars. So I told her, because I saw her as I was taking my garbage out. I'm kind of all over the place with the story. I already told the story before, but anyway, I was taking my garbage out one night, and this woman approaches me with a flashlight and says, "Hey, I'm here to take that cat." She said, "That's Mama, and I'm here to get her." I said, "Excuse me, that's my cat Stripey." I told her, look, because she explained to me that Stripey was messing the neighborhood up with too many kittens, which Stripey was, having kittens after kittens after kittens. And she told me that she was going to pay for her surgery, and she was going to pay for all her shots and everything. So I told the lady, I said, that's fine, you can take Stripey, but make sure you bring her home. My address is such and such and such, such and such and such. So, I got kind of worried because I hadn't seen Stripey for 4 days. And then today, the lady finally brought Stripey home. Stripey got surgical cuts on her. She, she's definitely gotten fixed. So the woman paid for her surgery. She also got all her shots. She's up to date with everything. So whoever this fucking lady is, thank you, lady, for bringing my cat home. I appreciate everything that you've done. I don't know if I'll ever see her again. She lives down the road, but if she ever comes across this video, thank you for taking care of my cat Stripey. So anyway, Stripey's home. I haven't seen Ted. If you remember in the video, I was saying that Ted is missing too, which Ted belongs to a witch down the road. But anyway, Stripey's home. All is well. Everything's fine. So anyway, guys, that's all for now. Live fiercely, love viciously, and remember, atheism is unstoppable.